Yeah.
So, Ollie, congratulations. You've passed the online assessment centre, you've passed the final interview. How's it feel now? How's it feel to have got through the process and succeeded in all of those stages?
It's brilliant. It's something I've been struggling with now for about 2 years.
Hmm.
I've sat the online assessment two times before and was unsuccessful, and I've done my final interview once before and was unsuccessful with that. And now to finally be at the point where I've passed everything, all the hard work's paid off. It's like having a massive weight lifted off your shoulders. Yeah, I'm a bit closer now to achieving my dream job, and the feeling is absolutely amazing.
Well, it's so good to hear. I love that. I love that. And that's just a great example of, you're someone who's so ready to be a police officer,
Mm.
because, you wouldn't have been in our academy if we didn't believe in you. Um, but the recruitment process, you just weren't ready for that. Like lots of
Yeah,
people are ready to be police officers, but they're just not police recruitment process ready because there's a big
yeah.
difference, huge difference.
Mm. Mm.
So, Ollie, let's take you back to a time before you actually enrolled with us and joined us. So, having failed before, on those occasions that you just talked about, you knew you had all of it to do again. So, how did you
Yeah.
feel? How did you feel with that sort of almost mountain ahead of you, before you had our support? How are you feeling?
I was quite nervous to do it all again because the feedback they provided me with after my first time doing it all was very limited. It didn't go into a lot of detail,
Hmm.
so I wasn't 100% sure what I needed to change with my answers to be successful in my next time doing it. Um, so going into it the second time, I didn't feel any more prepared really than what I did the first time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And you discovered us. You discovered
yeah,
us. So
yeah.
how was the process of working with us then?
It when I told Raj informed him about my feedback from the first two times, he was able to pinpoint straight away what we needed to work on to help develop my answers. And being able to talk to someone 24/7, constantly asking, "Is this okay? Should I change this on my answer?" is what I needed to get through the process. And thanks to Raj and the support that he was always able to provide me with, I was able to be successful.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, Raj is amazing, isn't he? It's just like,
Yeah,
he is.
yeah, he is. He really.
Raj, do you actually sleep? And so that was, thank you for that feedback about the one-to-one support. How did you find the webinar support?
It was useful. I was able to once I'd had my session with Raj, I was able to watch the webinar, whether that be later on in the night or if I was unable to make it. It's really useful that they are posted for those people who can't watch them on the night because sometimes I was at work and was unable to be there for the webinars. So having the opportunity to watch them back a bit later and take information that you may have missed from your one-to-one sessions and add them to your notes is really useful. And it also gives you the opportunity to speak to people who are going through the process, listen to other ideas that they are having, and look at ideas, sorry, from a different perspective
Hmm.
and use their information, their point of view to help your answer. So I
Yeah,
think I think they're really beneficial.
yeah. Well, we love that because we're so proud of our sort of community that we have. That sense of
Yeah,
community, and everyone's there to help each other. That's great.
yeah,
So it all worked out this time. It all worked out.
yeah,
How did you
yeah.
how did you feel going into the final interview this time?
I felt Raj kept reassuring me that I was for these sort of things. I'm quite a nervous person.
Hmm.
Obviously, failing a couple of times before, and this is something I really want to do. I think sometimes the nerves get the better of me, but Raj was constantly reassuring me that I was ready and I couldn't do any more. I couldn't do any more preparation. We'd gone over practice questions, and my answers um, were up to standard. He told me. So being constantly told that, I think, helped to reassure me, and I could definitely see a difference in my attitude going for the interview the second time over the
Hmm.
first time.
And did you get any feedback from the assessors, the interviewers?
Yeah, they told me that it's obvious that I've looked into the force, done a lot of research into the force, went into a lot of depth about my answers, and had a clear understanding of the code of ethics and the competencies and values.
That's great. So
Mm.
effectively, at the end of your interview, they told you you'd passed.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
much yeah. But then I had to wait a week for the results,
I
and
know. Yeah,
had
they
it.
do that. We find that a lot with our clients that
Mm.
interviewers are dying to tell them that they've passed, but
Yeah,
they can't. They're not allowed to. Actually, sometimes they actually say, "I'm not meant to say this, but you've passed." Um,
yeah,
a lot of the time, they do exactly what they've just done there, which is to say, just give you a load of compliments, you know,
yeah,
and so you leave the room feeling good about the
mm,
interview, but without actually saying that you'd passed. So
yeah,
we've also had there was one of our clients last week I was talking to said that the interviewer at the end said, "Of course, I can't give you the result yet. It might be a week before we email you, but you know, when you get a choice as to which division to choose, it'd be great if you could choose this one because that's where I work." And it's like he rang me up after and said, do you think that means I've passed? Like, dude, you've so passed.
yeah,
Brilliant. Well, listen, Ollie, just a couple of more questions if it's okay. So, um, one of the things I always like to hear about is if you could imagine yourself talking to like hundreds of people who were in the same position as you before you joined us,
mm,
because you are actually, you know, you're going to be speaking.
yeah.
Um, what message would you give them if they were sort of they've just landed on Blue Light's website or they've just watched one of our YouTube videos and they're hovering over that link? Should I complete that form? What's the message
Yeah.
you give them?
I'd say to them, the work, what you put in is what you'll get out of this course. You can't be spoon fed everything. You have
Mhm.
to do the work yourself. You have to attend the webinars, watch the webinars, put the efforts into your one to one sessions, question what you're doing, question your answers, get an understanding of why you're saying what you're saying to the point you believe it yourself, um, and just put 100% effort into it.
That's awesome. That's great. That kind of sums up one of my favorite little phrases that, you know, we'll show you the way, but you've got to do the hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Now, well, listen, Ollie, thank you very much for meeting with me this morning.
Thank you.
It's not going to
Thank
be a goodbye because you know we're always going to be there for you. If you
you.
are stuck on anything at all whilst you are in your policing career and you're thinking, I need to speak to someone outside of the police, outside of my force, outside of my team, for whatever reason, we're always here for you. Always here for you.
Thank
So,
you very much. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
yeah, we're in your corner all the time, 100,
Thank
120% in your corner. And watch out for our announcements about our alumni service. So
you.
one of the things that we believe we're missing out on, and people keep asking for, is do we provide a service to help forward your career once you're actually in the police? Because so many people leave it until the last minute. You know, they want to be a dog handler and they don't even start thinking about preparing until applications are invited. But by then, it's too late. It's too late.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're going to be there in your corner all the way, Ollie. So it's not a goodbye, it's a see you soon. Oh, one more thing as well, if I can ask one more thing.
Yeah.
At your passing out parade, of course, there's going to be lots of very proud pictures of Ollie. We'd love to see them. The team would love to see
Okay.
them. Send
Yeah.
Raj one of those photographs and he'll share it with the team in our WhatsApp, our private WhatsApp group. We just love to see it. Encourages
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
Yeah, be
Yeah. No
amazing.
worries. No
Okay.
worries.
Thanks very much for your time this morning, Ollie, and
Very
we'll
much.
see you soon. Take
See you
care.
soon. Bye bye.